content thing was annoyingly for us because we're not brilliant at it. Was doing our first stuff yesterday was making TikToks, YouTube
Mate,
Shorts. Like that has been a new thing for us. We are
I
not good at
disagree
it.
with you there. I think we are actually really good at it. I completely. I think a big thing we did that like that makes that actually you especially because you have most of the ideas. I was just being the
Mm,
dummy on screen, but like
still important.
we we were at this a bit of context, people listening. We were at this music industry event, and like there must have been maybe 100 people
Yeah,
who
there
were
was
going as
more.
guests,
Yeah, I'd say a few more than 100.
maybe more than 100. I don't know the numbers, but we were the only people. We're at the O2, the one of the biggest
Mm,
musical like institutions, probably the biggest musical live music institution at least
yeah, especially
in the
locally.
country. And there was nobody being like, yo, like taking videos, being like, yo, we're at the O2, like doing anything about like
Yeah,
you saw people like, looking all like posing in front of stuff and trying to look really like cool and that. And we were just like,
yeah.
there's a slide there. Should we go up that and promote our new
That's the
song?
thing. People
You
take
know?
themselves way too. I really thought it would be more people doing stupid videos and like I don't like it when people are walking around with a camera, but we had to become those people yesterday. But I thought there'd be more of them because that's what music's a bit like. You go to like a gig and everyone's on their phone recording it, or but it wasn't. Everyone was taking themselves so seriously. Like
No,
I think
really
that's why
serious.
we
Yeah.
done it well. Like we were just taking the absolute piss and had a few beers. We it got went a bit like
I
strange
didn't
at
see
one
anyone
point,
else
but
there laughing at all.
no,
No one else went there to have a laugh and have a good time.
yeah. But
But
actually, that was a big thing about it. Not even it's not because of that event yesterday, but we managed to get some of the best content we've made because of yesterday. Because we were there, like you said, at the O2, going to an event. We're in a good mood. We're also trying to like meet people, so we're kind of bouncing off different people
yeah,
every fight. We had a lot of energy. We had a good time, so I think that's why the content looked good. Like previously, it'd been quite like not awkward and stiff, but you can tell like we're going, oh, should we shoot a video? Like okay,
yeah.
like three, two, one, go. Whereas this was just like gone in, run up that escalator, and then we'll try
Yeah.
something.
Like you'll have an idea and we'll be like, yeah, let's do it. Let's say this. And it was like
Yeah,
so many of them were first takes. Like
yeah, you're
a
good.
couple
You're
was
good
maybe
with the
second takes if
recording.
I
Every gig we do a first take outside the venue.
yeah.
Most content we shoot with you, your first take, like it's a skill.
Yeah, well, it's because I'm having fun with it. You
Yeah,
have to I wholeheartedly believe if you're just watching or experiencing anything that's been created, anything creative that has been made by someone else,
mm.
you can tell whether or not they had fun making it.
Yeah,
Like you can, it's so something that's some kind of human intuition that everyone has, where you can see like if you're just scrolling on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube Shorts, whatever you want,
mm.
and some of the skits people like the good ones, they fucking love doing it,
So
and
make
they
you
find
laugh as
have
well.
such a crack making these videos,
Yeah,
and that's just what you have to remember when you're making content as an artist, especially if it's not like your main gig.
mm.
Like we're not out here to be famous on Instagram or TikTok. We're out
No.
here to make good music, and have
Yeah,
everyone hear our music. And this is just a vehicle for that. So
yeah.
just remembering to have fun is like 90% of it.
And in those videos, question from my side, I've never actually asked you this. You are Danny B. You've got it on the screen even now, right? Danny B. Do
Danny
you
B.
have to turn up? Because I'm not great in front of the camera. We tried a couple with me yesterday in front of the camera. I'm not natural at all. But we have the persona right in the band, and we'll get onto the band of like Danny B,
All
like
right.
arrogant lead guitar. How do you? Is that do you put on a character? Is it just an enhanced version of you?
But Danny B, I think Danny B's always been inside me.
It's
You
so
know,
good. It's so good.
I I think because I've been playing guitar for my entire life, and
Mm,
I've always wanted to be in a band where we can write our own song. Basically, that's kind of like the foundation of what I've always wanted that I finally got from No Rest for the Spaceman. I've been in bands where we've done really good covers, and I've been in bands who've
mm,
had loads of fun. But this is like I can actually write music at this point.
yeah,
We're actually writing songs,
yeah.
and I've dreamt about it for so long. And I've
Hmm.
had this image in my mind of like, it's because it's literally from when I was like 7 years old and I got a guitar.
Mm.
It's like the 7 year old me thinking, when I'm 24 and I'm in a rock band, I'm going to be this guy. And then that is who Danny B is.
Shades
And
on, arrogant.
so it's organic because it has always been
So
inside me.
good.
That little child's dream has never changed.
It's so
I think
good.
that's
We would struggle a lot more on social media because like we said, I'm not great in front of the like the not I can do this. I
yeah.
can't do the right now. Try and be funny or now try and like, especially when people are walking past yesterday. Even when I was filming, I had to stop because I was embarrassed
I
that
don't
someone
even
was
see
walking
them.
past, and you don't really care. But
Yeah.
no, it's good. I think
Yeah,
it's helped
no.
us a lot.
I just don't have a lot of shame. It's probably a good word for it.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
I don't care. I don't mind looking like an idiot.
Yeah, but it's good. A
Years
lot
of
of bands
experience.
we've played with, like with the Hot Fox gigs and stuff like that. Some of them have had like characters on stage. Some of them have been a bit shy and there's like not many characters. Some of them have had that, like either the lead guitarist or the singer has been like really out there,
Mm.
which I think is like one I remember. The first gig I done in Birmingham was Eliza May. Like shout out
Yeah,
Eliza May. She was brilliant. Not that she's playing a character, but it was like a really good. Uh, I don't know how to describe it, but you felt like you're
she
watching this
was.
production that she made, like the way she was talking, the way she was engaging, that the
She put on a
energy.
really good show.
Yeah,
She was
and it,
really endearing, and she had a way. I don't know how she did it really, but she had a way of from like 2 minutes into her set, you cared. You felt a kind of connection,
yeah.
and you really and she just really engaged the crowd in a way that's really takes a long time to learn how
So I
to
even
do.
remember what she said now. I remember her introducing her that she had a new song at the time about her car. It was just like a really
Yeah,
interesting like way of introducing this
I
song.
remember that.
It was, and if you go on social media, she's the exact same. Like obviously away from this, she was the exact same off the stage. She was really energetic, really bubbly, really nice. But
Mm.
her social medias are like full of energy. So it's probably similar to how you said about like you being Danny B. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
It's just like you're
yeah.
getting
She's
to
from
do what
yeah
you want to do.
maybe. Maybe she's always wanted from such a young age to be that person, and then
Mm,
just learn the skills, the right songwriting skills, the guitar skills, the singing skills to get there. And then once you're there, you're
yeah,
like, "Oh, I can be the kid's dream and
yeah.
be engaging."
No, she
Doing
was
it on stage is something that's takes a whole new skill set. That
well, we're
like
learning that
being
now.
when you're just chilling with your mates, and you think of something funny. It's like, oh, let's film this for the band, and you can do it. But when you're also having to perform the
Mm,
actual music that you've written, you've got to play it well. That on top of remembering that there's a crowd there and you're playing to them and you want to engage
yeah.
them. That's a whole new kind of skill that
You've got it harder.
Danny
I
B
don't
still
have to do
yet to
anything.
master.
Sat behind